Now, if you recall, in our last boat, we had a custom sheet set made by Shop Yacht Bedding, and I shared with you a video of how that all came together. It's a real simple process. It's just a matter of putting down a template around the existing mattress, and it's just a piece of plastic in essence, and just mark around where the lines are, ship it back to them, and they will produce the sheet set. Now, the folks at Shop Yacht Bedding were so pleased with the response from my viewers. When I posted that video, they approached us to see if we wanted a new sheet for the new Boogaboo, and we said, why not? Of course, because as you all know, boat beds are not regular beds, and finding an exact matching sheet set off the shelf is next to impossible. So yes, we are taking advantage of this, and I am going to show you the process, including putting down the template, and then we'll ship it back to them. Now, this is what Sea Ray calls on this boat an island queen berth, and you know, although it looks somewhat like a regular mattress that one would have at home, it's different because they have to cut it back to outline the V of the boat, and that's what makes it challenging for a for a off-the-shelf sheet set. Now, as many of you will know that have a V berth type of configuration, the mattress itself is not squared off or rectangular that you would have on a regular residential bed, as it's cut back and then whoop whoop to conform with the V of the hull of the boat. So to overcome that, Shop Yacht Bedding sends out these do-it-yourself kits, and I'm going to open this up so I can put the camera down and show you what it looks like inside. So in the package is, let me just pull everything out here. Wow, look at that. A magic marker. You'll see where that comes into play. Tape measure. Not sure I'm going to need that. And a piece de resistance. A big piece of thin plastic. And I'll show you how that goes in a second. And, of course, instructions. Thank you very much. Because, yes, we have ordered stuff in the past that needs to have instructions, but the instructions don't always come with it. So appreciate that that's in the package. And then this is going to be the return shipping package. So it's already pre-addressed back to Shop Yacht Bedding. So once this is done, I'll just fold it up and put it in that bag. But getting ahead of myself, let's get this laid out, and I'll show you how we're going to do this. Alrighty, now that I have that plastic sheet laid over the mattress, as you can see, I lifted the mattress and pulled it ahead a little bit just so I can get work around the far ends. Now it's real simple just to mark where the mattress is. So I'm just going to go around and mark the top of the mattress. And then when I do that all the way around, then I'm going to mark the bottom of the mattress so that everybody knows where the mattress starts and stops. See? Alrighty. Now the only thing that I have to mark specifically as being different is because, you know, this is just a straight 90 degree down to the bottom of the mattress pretty much everywhere except for those two front corners, because they are manufactured on an angle to match the slope of the hull. So I'm just going to mark those. I'm going to measure that and then make a note of it too right on this plastic sheet. See, here's an example of what I'm doing with the marks. Again, just make a line around the top of the mattress, a line on the bottom, mark what the height is. Now this is consistent 6 inches all the way around, so I don't think I have to do that all the way everywhere, but I will mark what it is at those slants, because that bevel top to bottom is 8 inches, so I have to mark that in that spot and that spot. Now just a pro tip is that if you have an opportunity to remove the mattress completely off the boat and do it more out in the open, that might be a better option because I had to have Anchor Girl help me just keep this steady while I crawled around the bow of the boat, because this plastic is, you know, clearly quite slippery and I didn't want my marks to get all over the place. I'm going to leave a link in the description, down in the description, to the last time we did this, which I did that mattress from the old boat at home. And if you want to see me doing that with a tiny little pussycat getting in my way, that's worth a chuckle. No cats on the boat today, though. Good. Now that it's all marked, this template, I can fold it up, put it in that envelope, and send it back to Shop Yacht Bedding and have them do their magic. And then once I get that back to me, I will show you what it looks like installed. Nice that it's already pre-cut, eh?
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. It's perfect. Fit perfectly on top of that.
Good. Let this sit for a day. Let it fully expand. Then you can put the sheets on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we are. It is about a week and a half after I sent in the template. And we have received now the new bedding, as well as Alicia from Shop Yacht Bedding thought it would be nice to have a topper, so she provided one of those for us as well, because those are now available through her site. Anyways, this is a nice squishy addition. For those of you who follow along the channel, you would have seen that I had put something similar that Anchor Girl found online on Amazon or whatever, but this one seems to be a little bit denser. I had that one originally 2 years ago, but it's kind of fatigued, so we're glad to get this new one. So that's something to keep in mind. It's nice and squishy and soft, so that really helps.
To the bed.
Yeah, and as Anchor Girl just mentioned in the background, don't know if you heard that or not, but it came cut to fit the size, so we didn't have to struggle with that, because of course they were working off the template that I provided and sent in there a week and a half or so ago. So yeah, that was just a matter of laying it down. Installed that here yesterday. Anchor Girl put this down because, you know, it needs a little bit of time to acclimatize as well as get out in its full puffiness, and here it is. So now we are ready to put the sheets on. Okay, as you can see, Anchor Girl all by herself without the pussycat helping.
That's right.
Was able to get that fitted sheet on.
So much easier.
So much easier because...
Oh, it fits.
Because it fits. That's why it's a fitted sheet. And it has like an elasticy part all the way around, right? There you go. So it makes it
all the way around.
Good and tight. So it fits nice.
And it won't pull.
Right, so it'll be a lot more stable over time and not all pull out like some of the sheets that you used in the past. What did you have before, like a queen size?
Well, if they don't fit properly.
Yeah, they slide all over the place.
They slide.
They slip and slide.
Yeah.
So that's a lot better.
This is formed to the mattress and goes underneath.
Good. Now, one comment that you did make, which I think is a good idea, something that management may want to keep in mind for future. It would make your life a lot easier if they were somehow marked like top and bottom. You know, front and back.
This is pretty good because it's got the lines.
Yeah.
So you can kind of follow. They got to go up and down.
Yeah, but if there was like a little tag sewn in, right?
Sewn in at the bottom and one at the top.
Oh, just one, either top or bottom. You don't need both.
It
would make it a lot easier to orientate it right from the get-go, rather than
if it's a colored sheet.
If there's no pattern, you have nothing to really orientate it to. So yeah, anyways, it's not critical. I mean, it works. It's just that it was a little bit of fooling around to try and determine what was the top and what was the bottom or the front of the back.
This is a nice top sheet, flat sheet.
Ooh, nice quality too.
Oh, it's beautiful. It doesn't make you sweat.
So it's more breathable?
Yeah, it's cotton.
Good. As opposed to polyester?
Yeah, or microfiber.
Oh. And as well, there are more color choices. As you just said to me, I don't know if you mentioned on the camera, but you can have like a solid white, I guess, right? this stripe, whatever that's called, and I think there was a couple of color options. Something to keep in mind is that this is being filmed in May of 2024, so if you want to see what the current in your time samples might be and choices for the color,
Nice.
is to
Got a
go to the
nice
website.
Overhang
Yeah.
on both sides. So you have enough sheet on your side.
Good,
I have enough on mine.
good.
We don't have to pull back and forth.
Right, because that's something that is always a struggle, is that if the sheet just fits side to side, a queen or whatever you make work, have been making work up until now, you know, you roll or I roll and it kind of just, then the opposite side is losing part of the sheet, makes it uncomfortable for sleeping.
And it's not too big that it's in the way. And it's not too long on each side for when you're making the bed.
So it makes
It
it for a
gets in the
neat
way.
job, right?
Oh, it does.
And
Just like home.
just like home. Well, that's because our bed at home is rectangular and the sheets come for a king size or queen size bed, whereas this is oblong. And this is why having something custom is beneficial for everybody on a boat, right?
Oh, for sure. It just makes it so much easier to make a bed. And so much quicker.
It is soft. And what are those things called again?
These are pillowcases.
Pillowcases,
And they have the flap on them.
which means
Well, it makes it look nicer, and plus the pillow stays in there. It's less likely to
flop out.
come out, right?
Right on.
So it keeps it in,
Nice.
and it keeps it looking nice. Looks like a pillow sham.
And this is why this is called a sheet set as
Yes.
opposed to just a sheet.
Yeah.
See, this is something that I
Learning
learned.
something.
You know, we've only been married for 42 years, and I made the bed in that whole time, maybe none, 3 times, maybe, I don't know, by force. So I'm not familiar with all these terms. So it's nice to have the person who's in charge of this stuff filling me in on all these details. So here we are.
They're queen size pillowcases.
Queen size pillowcases. That is Anchor Girl yelling in the background. And so there we go. So we have the sheet. What's this thing called?
Fitted sheet,
Fitted sheet,
flat sheet,
and
pillowcase.
pillowcases. The things we learn while boating. What is with this little cutie head? Mommy's telling me that you're in the way and that I should come and get you because you're just in the way and you don't move and you don't pay attention or follow the rules and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Kitty cat's gone. All disappeared. Okay, final thoughts on this, my dear?
Oh, it just makes making the bed so much easier.
Yeah, the pillows look nice too.
Yeah.
Because nothing slides around. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to climb all over the place just to stuff the sheets in. Same experience that you had on the last one on the 330, right?
Yeah. And thank you again for the sheets.
Yeah.
Makes my life easier.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah. And I'll give an update on the foam.
Yeah. What do you call that thing again?
The foam topper.
Topper. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't used it yet, but it feels.
Well, this will be day 1,
Yeah.
so we just got all this and just got all set up.
Yeah.
And so far, one of the little kitty cats likes it. The other one's hiding.
I'm sure they're both gonna love it.
Oh yes, because they sleep on the bed every night too. Oh, little Mocha. So once again, thank you, Alicia from Shop Yacht Bedding. I appreciate that you reached out to us and offered to do this for a second time around, because you know how much we loved it on our last boat, our 330 Sundancer. I will leave a link once again down in the description to that video, and I'll show you what we did on that, as well as a link to Shop Yacht Bedding where you can contact them and see what you can do for your own boat. Remember, this is all custom, so whatever you have on your boat, and I'm going to say even if you had an RV or something like that, or even an odd size bed at home, I'm pretty sure that they will be able to set you up and figure it out and get you something, a good quality product. lickety split. And again, the whole process was really simple. I already showed you. It was just a matter of marking the template that was sent to us, shipping it back out by mail. So that cost us about $2.50 for that mail package, which was really easy. And I'm gonna say roughly about a week and a half all the way turnaround time to send it out and to get it back in our hands. So we're really happy with it. And as Anchor Girl just said, I'm going to give you an update and let you know how comfortable that this foam topper is, as well as how well the sheets are working out. So we'll keep an eye out for that at a later date. And as always, please take a look down the description for the links that I just mentioned and whatever else that might be of interest to you. So as always, again, I look forward to your comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.